The end of Burger's End. After Grimly's inglorious end, the insidious evil's army had gone through the mines of Steelsmith to escape Tanos's armies and his wrath. The old shafts brought them close to the busy town of Burger's End. Talia and the all-devouring evil's army had left the mines of Steelsmith behind them, far from Tanos and his henchmen. The tunnels brought them close to the city Burger's End, in the Empire's hinterlands. Burger's End was known for its voracious heroes. More specifically, their appetites were wait for it, dairy. They ate so much that the city had to be supplied with food from the surrounding area on a daily basis. True story.
These gluttons are going to be easy. Onwards, creatures of the deviant evil! Give these gourmands their just desserts!
This hasty attack wasn't the best idea, as the what is cannon fodder for evil's creatures all too quickly found out. These well-fed warriors proved to be exceedingly powerful and dismembered.
That could have gone better.
Naturally, a battle like that can work up an appetite. Luckily, a transport full of food showed up shortly after the clash. The wheels quickly turned in the deceitful evil's evil brain. What if those deliverers were to have an accident on their way to the city, and the city suddenly ran out of food? It giggled a treacherous little giggle. Those wood piles could be used as a roadblock if they were put into motion with a few hefty blows. That would make transporting that food even more difficult.
Okay, then we'll starve the pigs out. A brilliant plan. Do we have to do this? I feel so bad about killing Grimly. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought that evil act would finally extinguish the good part of me. I guess I'll just have to put up with you for a while longer.
These schizophrenic monologues are really annoying. They prevent me from saying so much more.
Not the worst thing when I look at the reviews of the last game.
What? How dare you? Talk about cheeky. You haven't heard the last of this. In its boundless genius, the prudent evil had provided Talia with a few Gobberbots whose combat strength would prove extremely useful. They were just, wait a minute, where are they?
Yes! They were supposed to be delivered yesterday, but the postman just left a note at the dungeon entrance saying that I wasn't home. I was here the whole time.
Oh, how I'd love to work with professionals. Just once. Professionals. Just once. Take a deep breath. Remember what they taught you. You don't want any more of those electric shocks. Fine. Fine. And so, the bad-tempered evil quickly threw 2 Gobberbots into the dungeon. Then it went out to find that postman and beat the living crap out of him. Payday. Meanwhile, even the gluttonous heroes of Burger's End had noticed the constant rhythmic thumping sounds coming from underground between chews, and sent scouts and combat troops out towards the dungeon.
Ah, these stuffed pigs will be a piece of cake. We could also deal with them peacefully, couldn't we?
That was a noble thought from the good Talia, but the heroes of Burger's End were not choosy about what they ate, and dark elf fingers were considered a delicacy.
Oh, disgusting! Right, let's roast these pigs. Oh, good call. Command me.
The evilness collecting evil had, collected evil. Damned adjectives, whatever. It soon had the chance to research Gobobots, enabling it to recruit them itself in future. This extremely useful research would equip all normal goblins with a mech, greatly increasing their combat strength. There are enemies in your dungeon. The dungeon heart is being attacked. There are countless spiders pouring out of a room that was accidentally unearthed. Disgusting.
I am the Queen of Evil.
Apparently, a couple of heroes got lucky and caught a couple of goblins away from their gobobots on a pee break. You should free them as quickly as possible. Payday. The first food delivery set out for Burger's End. Of course, the well-prepared and not at all surprised evil would never let it arrive at its destination.
Dark power.
The neglectful evil had allowed the food deliveries to reach Burger's End undamaged. Soon, satisfied groans and the sound of feasting rang from the city, followed by even more satisfied burps.
Who do you want, Dad?
It's payday.
Take that, you worm!
Enemies have entered the dungeon. The dungeon heart is being attacked. Defend the dungeon heart.
Give your order.
Only one tray of canapes, Bert?
The beer brewing evil could now build a brewery. Alcohol and heavily armed evil creatures. What could go wrong? But apart from that, the brewery was able to brew delicious beer, which the Horde creatures craved. Beer was essential for the Horde, as these stubborn creatures demanded the delicious beverage as soon as they acquired a certain amount of experience and wanted to continue their training beyond a given stage. Actually, that kind of reminds me of my time in the army.
Here.
Hey, you! Those goblins are still waiting for you to get off your arse and save them. Now get a move on. A satisfying crash and clatter heralded the unapproachable evil's army's destruction of the Pixie Camp. A wonderful thing, because the sound of their wings reminded me of the mosquitoes that attack me in bed at night. Damn things.
I'm sure we could have come to a peaceful agreement.
Peaceful agreement with something that sounds like a mosquito. Trust me, there's no room for peace there, only total war. Even when you search every crack in the whole damn bedroom at 2 in the morning for the stupid things. Scouts informed the highway robbing evil of another delivery on its way to Burger's End. Thankful and relieved for the helping hand they received from the massacring evil, the goblins immediately joined its constantly growing army.
We've stopped the food deliveries! Let the pigs starve!
Payday! There are enemies in your dungeon. A brewery now twinkled and sparkled in the alcohol-dependent evil's dungeon. Yet before that noble drop could be produced for the Horde, a brewing kettle would first need to be erected. The first brewery was now ready to roll. Soon, a creature of the Horde, or a little snot, would here begin to produce the noble brew. Not only was beer essential for powerful Horde creatures, it also had a healing effect upon them. Ah, if only that would work for me.
Anything that increases the troops' combat strength is great. Go, creatures! Get yourselves drunk! I want Tannis.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Yeah?
Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Shoot him. Another delivery on the way? Right. Let's take care of it. Everything good? This power is so incredibly strong. We've stopped the food deliveries. Let the pigs starve.
Payday. Spiders have spread throughout the underground. There are enemies in your dungeon. Your dungeon heart is under attack.
Who do you want killed?
The stagecoach, the food delivery, was on its way to Burger's End. Naturally, it would never reach its goal. Spiders have spread throughout the underground.
We've stopped the food deliveries! Let that pig starve!
There are enemies in your dungeon. The dungeon heart is being attacked. There are enemies in your dungeon.
do you want killed? More deliveries on their way? Right. Let's take care of them. Yeah?
Payday. The all-destroying evil had destroyed one of the deliveries to Burger's End. The masterful evil had stopped all the deliveries from getting through. Terrific! Payday.
Wait. More deliveries on their way? Right. Let's take care of them.
To the heroes! To the heroes!
Who do you want there?
One of the deliveries to Burger's End met an inglorious end.
What do you want me to do?
The masterful evil had stopped all the deliveries from getting through. Terrific! Enemies have entered the dungeon.
He's not gonna get up.
Payday. A number of food deliveries carrying a variety of culinary delights were on their way to Burger's End. How sad that they would never reach their destination.
Goodwill.
One of the deliveries to Burger's End met an inglorious end. A delivery to Burger's End spontaneously burst into flame. Well, okay, actually more because the grandiose evil's creatures set it on fire. Your dungeon heart is under attack. The highway robbing evil hadn't even let a crumb roll through to Burger's End. Excellent work. The dungeon heart is being attacked. There are enemies in your dungeon. Payday.
More deliveries on their way? Right. Let's take care of them. Give your orders.
A delivery to Burgess End spontaneously burst into flame. But, okay, actually more because the grandiose evil's creatures set it on fire. all-destroying evil had destroyed one of the deliveries to Burger's End. Burger's End was doomed. The feasting evil's armies had laid low the last of the defenders, and now rampaged through the city, plundering and burning as they went.
Wonderful! Let them burn! Well, okay. Somehow that was extremely evil. I mean, I haven't forgotten that bit about the Dark Elf fingers, but maybe...
Just shut up and look at the fire.
Talia sat and surveyed the heartwarming scene. Every now and then one could still hear some screaming in the distance, but they soon ebbed, and there was no sound except the crackling of the fire. Well, aside from the roaring of the vile evil's creatures, of course. Once the plundering and arson had gone on long enough, the hinterland conquering